Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders. We've seen that all so often. And he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate and extraordinary energy levels too.
Yeah, and he's got the intelligence to strike the perfect balance between the two.
He's on it. Can he get away? That is great defending, so alert.
Really well played, he read that perfectly.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome, too much traffic.
Searching pass he's played there. Roberto Baggio. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's put paid to a promising move. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Nedved. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Rui Costa. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Nedved. Rui Costa. Oh, such a clever touch. And this is Nedved. Plays it across. Bastoni with the clearance. Roberto Baggio. Now then, the ball's come loose. Nice control. Cross to the back post. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Played into space. Rui Costa. He's picked his way through. Rui Costa! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Dida with the clearance. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Approaching the half-hour mark. Rafael Leao. Can he get on the end of this? Takes aim and... oh, smashing header! Goal, Milan! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Maldini. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's been shifted off it. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Gullit. Looking to play him in. And that's been shapes to shoot! Oh, it's gone in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, They say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Pirlo wins the duel this time. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Roberto Baggio, Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hullet. Costa Curta does well to get it back. Aimed beyond the defence. Well read, nice interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rijkaard. And it's Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram gets it clear. Well, they've got it again. Hullet. That's a nicely shaped ball. Ibrahimovic. Rui Costa. Chips it through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Over to the left. Tries to pass it through. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. This is Rui Costa. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Donadoni. Baggio unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
He'll be disappointed with that.
Cleared without complication. And it's Nedved. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Oh, that's a key interception. Threads one in, and this is Ibrahimovic. That has been slung wide. That's a decent clearance.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Dink through.
It was indecision all around. They have to do a bit better than that.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's a sharp little ball here. And he thumps it clear. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's Ibrahimovic! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Numero 19, Totti.
Chosen to go back. Now he's got space here. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Played out to the right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Danilo attempts a clearance.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
This looks promising. Rafael Leao puts his foot on the gas. He is through here. Swept in. He's quick to get it clear again. And that's been won straight back. Mateus knocks it into space, fires it in low. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, that's well spotted.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
That's been intercepted. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, good read.
That's great.
He's having a shot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.